every citizen should have your PIN as a permanent voters card, so that you can be able to exercise your rights as a citizen of the country. And then when you go out to vote, do the needful. Do whatever it is that you went there to do. Vote the people or the person of your choice, and then head straight back home. Just staying back and maybe after electing who you want to elect, after voting and after casting your vote, and then you stay back to do what? Because when they have people around like that, that's what causes problem. It might ignite some violence like that, like because that's when those those evildoers or those electoral
Talks.
thugs will see the opportunity to to want to use people to cause problem. So I think every Nigerians, when you go out to vote, to exercise your voting rights, just turn back and head straight back home with your family and
Yeah.
sit back and wait for the results.
Yeah, I think for me that's the message, and the message is quite clear because if we look back to what we've had so far in the history of Nigeria, there have been a lot of issues around post-election violence. We've had the issue of Operation Wet here, that is in the First Republic. We've had the issues of the Omobori rules in the 70s, and most recently was 2011, where we had the post-election violence across northern Nigeria, where people were expecting that a certain candidate will win. And when the candidate did not win, and the people that were expecting that they will win, so it's blown, and everybody was just like, okay. So they believe that there are some set of the people that didn't make their own candidate to win, so they started burning houses, started doing. So it takes a while for some of the people to actually, for the situation to even die down. So at a point in time, I was listening to one of the survivors of that 2011 post-election violence.
Yeah.
So he said at the point they were core members, they were part of the ad hoc staff that went for the elections, and immediately after the elections, they went home, believing that they have conducted the election. They've announced. When it was announced that it was PDP that won, there were expectations that it was a certain candidate from the north that was supposed to win the election, and the people within this particular scenario I'm actually narrating happens somewhere in Portiscombe.
Okay.
So people they came out and they surrounded all what they believe to be government facilities, and one of them is the copper sludge. So they had to surround those places and set the place on fire.
Wow.
So meanwhile, all the core members and everybody, all of them had gathered in a particular room. And because of the gunshots, the tear gas and everything, all of them, they've fainted. Only 2 people were left. So the person that was narrating the experience to me and one other person, it was like he was about calling his mom to say, please forgive me, say your last prayer and all that. That was when there was a siren that came, and that was for the soldiers. So the soldiers came and they rescued them. So they took them to a public primary school. So people that had people from neighboring states were using convoy to come and take their people. So, but they that did not have anybody, they were all with their boxers and just one clothes for like a week, up until when the issue subsided. So what they were just eating every day was just bread. You just wake up in the morning, you know that there is going to be a factory, a bread bakery that's going to bring bread for them. So that's how whose experience have been witnessing a post-election violence, and so we don't want such to actually happen again. And that's the more reason why is you don't allow political office holders to use you